Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to Skylanders, and the ruins of the Skylands. I don't know why, like, the ruins just doesn't seem like a natural thing to be at. I mean, I guess there are ruins here, but, like, they're not useful ruins. They're like, someone ruined your outdoor furniture or something. I don't know. It's not important. But the reason I'm here is because I wanted to show off that you can still see the Empire of Ice entranceway thing. It doesn't look anything like the actual Empire of Ice figure, nor does anything in the level, as we discussed last time. But you can still see it from up here on the cliff. It's actually kind of a cool touch that you can see it from here, although it is slightly obnoxious how difficult it is to reach that particular adventure pack level. The rest aren't quite so unusually placed. But we're starting this pirate episode here with our ninja, Sheik, chiefly because she's the only character who currently has enough money for an upgrade. It basically just literally makes her stronger, is the last upgrade for her to get, so let's just take care of that. Yeah, if you pay close attention, the blades that she's holding in her hands are now different. They are like the image that depicted the upgrade just a moment ago. And, yeah, one more stop-off I wanted to make before heading off to our level. Someone in the comments, I forget who off the top of my head, because I'm super prepared today, shut up about it. But they mentioned to me that the robot general might be able to hook us up with something. I assume treasure, but let's see,
You deserve a medal for taking down that tyrant Chaos!
Oh, okay. It's a couple gems worth 100. Well, since I got Sheik's last major upgrade, let's hand this off to a different Skylander. One more fitting of today's adventure. Alright, Garchomp. Here's some treasure for you. I have noticed, I was just sort of like messing around between episodes and noticed that there's other things that change after you beat the game that I had never attempted to explore much. Ah, the last gem found its way down here. But yeah, the Empire of Ice is not the only level that will show up here at the docks, so without further ado, let's place our level figure for the Pirate Seas adventure on the portal. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a ship with a face on it.
Master. Your adventure now takes an unexpected twist to the pirate seas. Help the swashbuckling Jess LeGrand rescue her people from the loathsome Captain Dreadbeard and his vicious sea dog pirates. Adventure awaits. Set sail to Plunder Island.
Oh, a lady cat pirate, you say? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, there we go. We've got our next level. And, got a battle mode power-up, apparently. Didn't pay attention to what that pop-up said last time we had a level. But, I don't think I'm gonna make you guys wait any longer to see this most amazing level in the game. Yeah, it's no secret. I've been pretty clear about this. Pirate Seas Adventure Pack, best level in the game. Let's go find out why. Hopefully this new pirate ship will know better than to just sail off the edge of the world. Check out this sweet Plunder Island. This is the setting for the best level in the game. Tell me more about it, Lady Cat-Pirate.
Thank you for coming with me. These pirates have invaded our town and they're making everyone play their stupid card game. But they cheat.
What?
And when you lose, they take you prisoner. They've captured everyone, even my father. Please, I know Skylanders are truly great warriors. I'm sure you can defeat these pirates and save our town. I just hope we're not too late.
Oh my goodness gracious. Anyone who's a regular of my channel will probably know that I'm a pretty big fan of most things Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is the Yu-Gi-Oh!'ist pirate plot I've ever heard in my life. So the pirates will challenge you to a card game, and if you lose, they take your freedom away. It's basically first season Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of. Or even on an island, for goodness sake. But in any case, this is a very exciting story, and more depth than some of the adventure packs, so luckily we've got a story scroll here to help catch us up to speed. Tell me about it. I'm really impatient, so quick jingle.
Pirate buccaneers range far and wide across the seas of Skylands, but the most villainous, scurviest pirate of them all is the sea dog Captain Dreadbeard. Even now, he is said to be looking for his next helpless village to plunder. Remember this, his only weakness is his love of pirate card games.
Who doesn't have a weakness for pirate card games? One other thing that I think is interesting from that story scroll is, I hadn't really previously thought about it much, but the seas of Skylands seems kind of like an oxymoron. I mean, the Skylands are a bunch of, like, disconnected islands in the sky, right? Curse you monsters! I will punch you to bits! Yeah, expect Terrafin to be getting work out here in this episode, aka Garchomp, because it's a pirate level. This is the level he comes from, so he's gonna shine here. Anything interesting to say, Cat-Pirate-Lady?
Those pirates will be no match for you.
You're right about that, because I'm the strongest pirate on these seas. I do think it's kind of cool that the pirates are like scurvy dog pirates, and like the innocent people in this town are like cats and mabus. I would like it if they were all cats, I think. That would be clever. Cats and dogs. It's not even really that complicated of a reference to make, I don't think. Uh-oh. We got ourselves a new pirate-themed enemy, Sea Dog Skipper. Fires his cannon twice. Oh yeah, I forgot. My fin now, like, hurts everything. Ah, Garchomp, I have missed you. It's been a while. Let's burrow underground, make quick work of this guy. Between my razor fin and my belly flop, no one can really stop me at this point. Alright, here we go. We got our first pirate enemy. I don't think he's gonna be any match for us, but let's find out.
You want this, landlubber? But I's a sporting type, I is. Tell you what, if you can beat me at pirate cards, I'll let the landlubber go and leave this town. Just try to match the cards before time runs out. And be warned, I've never lost with me anchor deck.
Anchor deck? That sounds heavy. Well, you can tell that this guy is the lowest level pirate on the totem pole because, well, he didn't so much insult us as just sort of laugh at us. He's like, ah, you want this landlubber, do ye? Well, that's not gonna happen, I guess. It's sort of, it's not my intention to hand over the prisoner. In any case, as he basically alluded to, this game is actually nothing more than a game of memory match with cards, but it's still pretty sweet. So this is what I meant last time when I said that I might embarrass myself by, like, displaying a lack of skills. We got map and schooner. Well, we know where schooner is. But, ooh, I don't know where the other sword is. And that's not where it belongs. They definitely give you way too much time for this first one. It's not even like the interface is that complicated, but, you know, later on it does definitely get more challenging. But we have 45 seconds left over.
Walk the plank, ye yellow-bellied landlubber! Me reputation is ruined!
Well, yeah, I mean, the anchor deck's not even, it's got 6 cards. What did he expect?
I've never really been good at cards. I tried to get rid of these rotten pirates, but I ended up in here. Maybe you can rescue Mayor LeGrand. He's been held captive in the mayor's estate at the top of the hill.
Uh-oh. Cut pan. But LeGrand, isn't that also the name of the lady pirate who was sailing that ship for us? Ooh, a goblet. I do like me some treasure. Alright. Even though it seems counterintuitive, once we collect this treasure chest, we're gonna have to invoke the help of a ninja to help us solve this pirate problem. Actually, I suppose that's not really that intuitive. To solve a pirate problem, you would expect a ninja to be fairly useful. Aw, one of those treasures fell off. And the other one seems to refuse to... Oh, no, it fell off the wrong way. Well, there you go. That's what happened. Is that a giant beanstalk in the background? Did not notice that before. Why is that there? Why is that spinning? My name is not Jack. In any event, like I said, it's ninja time. Interesting thing I noticed about Sheik between episodes. Again, just messing around a little bit in the ruins. Wasn't really playing through any levels with these characters or anything. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just, you know, spending some time playing around. But I hadn't noticed that since she got her like following blade move, I forget what that's called because the attack names are not super intuitive. But ever since she got that, her rolling dodge actually is an attack. It deals damage now. So that's kind of cool. I didn't notice that before. That's another nice touch. An unnecessary one, considering that she was already one of the more powerful Skylanders. But, yeah, I'll just go on the record at this point to reiterate that the I think it's called Poop Blade Saint path, the Swords path, is definitely the way better one to get for Sheik. So I highly recommend that to you if you're playing along at home. Alright, so the idea here, we got a really simple block puzzle, and we got buttons and blocks. And basically, we've got these blocks on either side that we can only reach by pushing this one movable one around to the correct spot, and then walking back and up the stairs to get to two buttons that will free up a new path for us. Why won't you go behind the block? There's nothing stopping you, Sheik. So there we go. It's in second position now. We'll head off to the right, flip that switch, and then push the block one more time, getting caught on the stairs along the way, because I guess the ninja's ability to navigate is being hindered by all the piracy running rampant around these parts. Should have jumped off the block on the other side, but luckily Sheik's pretty quick. Not gonna lose too much time to this. So yeah, once you've gotten those two buttons on either side pressed, just push this block back to the center, and it forms a bridge, which we can cross to get to the next challenge in this life gate area. I don't know what that is, but it's happening. Alright. So, recommend first you bounce to the left. There's a lot of spears around here, so watch your step. Be careful. Alright, so there's a switch here that you're gonna want to press. Man, this life gate here is most definitely the worst part of this level. I'm gonna say this up front because I know I'm gonna embarrass myself in a minute. Because there seems to be some weird glitch here, and hopefully I can like capture this on camera at least once, because it's really been bugging me as I've been like practicing this level. So there's another switch over here similar to the other one. They both lower the stone blocks that surround that middle area, the one where we came from. Now the goal is that there's a wall we want to bomb on the far left side beyond the button we pressed earlier, and the bomb is over here. So we're gonna have to make pretty quick work to make it over to the other side. Just for the sake of trying it, I realize I don't think I've ever actually tried to use Garchomp to accomplish this task, even though it is his adventure pack, because when I first played this level and was playing with him, I had obviously just gotten the figure, and he didn't have his burrowing ability, which makes him a little bit faster. Now I'm wondering if I can use that to get under the spears and not have to wait for their timing. So let's try that and see if it works out for me. I'm gonna bounce just to get as far as possible, and there it is. That is the glitch that I really dislike. Oh yeah, this totally works, you guys. Oh, that's super good to know. That's way easier than doing this the hard way. Okay, so basically here's my advice to you. If for some weird reason you've managed to get the Adventure Seas pack and don't have Terrafin, or you don't want to use him, definitely want to use a flying Skylander. Because that's a really short fuse on that bomb, and it's actually fairly difficult to get it over here and blow up this wall. It's one of the trickier bomb challenges in the game, in my opinion. So it's definitely important to have someone fast, because I don't know if you really noticed it, but like when I tried to bounce off that bounce pad immediately after picking up the bomb, I just like bounced up and got caught on an invisible something. And that has been really consistent for me. That keeps happening, and there's no explanation for it. So, yeah, be careful about that, and just pick a fast Skylander. I recommend trying to bounce up towards, I know I'm spending a lot of time hanging out here, but this was also a big challenge to me, so I spent a lot of time strategizing. So I recommend trying to get up onto this platform that I'm standing next to, because that one sort of gives you the path through the least amount of spears and the least amount of waiting, but it can be difficult to do so. Hang on a second. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but My TV connection was glitching a little bit, and the image was starting to cut out. However, I don't think that affected the recording. If it did, I apologize, but I think we're doing okay. So once you get that key, you're teleported back to start, and you'll find your way around this really obvious maze. Oh heck, let's just swim. Swimming is faster. And once we do, we find a box. What's in the box, you ask? Why, a mighty pirate hat, of course. As to our chance of critical hitting, which is a terrible stat in my opinion, but I'm still gonna put it on, because now my pirate has a pirate hat. And there's just nothing sweeter than that. Alright, cool. Now that we've gotten that taken care of, let's make our way back to mainland, to use some vaguely nautical terminology. And there's plenty of level left to go, even though I think that's easily the most challenging part of it. So, as you will recall, this is where we battled our first pirate and learned about the mayor. And, oh look, another present. And there's like a treasure chest down here as well. Can't get to those just yet, but don't worry, I'll show you how to find them. They like to tease you with it. The pirates seem to have hidden their treasure in plain sight. Alright, so those duelist guys can be pretty tricky if you have like a melee Skylander. They get pretty quick strikes in that deal a fair amount of damage, but overall they're not going to cause you a huge amount of trouble, especially if you're leveled up at this point. And again, if you just have like ranged Skylanders, they're not going to pose too much trouble. Captain K9, yeah, it's another scurvy dog themed enemy. This one's basically a clone of our friend Squidface Bruce. I don't know why they couldn't get him to star in this level. I imagine his celebrity profile has just gotten a little bit too intense. Now, they just can't afford it. I see big things in Squidface Bruce's future. These guys are causing me more trouble than I've ever encountered before. I think they just sort of conspired to, like, attack me all at the same time in a way that was gonna cause me trouble. They're not actually that difficult. But there's also plenty of food around this courtyard. I think I even left some behind there. Here's actually a reasonably easy thing to miss. So here's this cannon, which we'll deal with in just a second. But right next to it is this staircase. Now, normally in this game this doesn't mean anything, but obviously, as I've shown, here's my soul gem for our friend Garchomp. Now we can finally get his soul gem ability, which is the surface feeder, which allows him to pick up items while underground, thus solidifying the awesomeness of his ability to burrow underground. No, I don't need to see a preview because I've already got him. Thanks. He's right here, actually. Alright, so let's hop in here. Now, we don't actually need to do this to progress through the level. However... Whoa, did I blast off the sail with, like, my first shot? That's pretty sweet. Just like the last time we were shooting at ships, shooting off the sails will help you a little bit. Keep the ship from speeding away. But, as I said, you don't need to do this to complete the level unless you're going for collections like I am. Because, once you deal the ship enough damage and it starts sinking, you're rewarded with a legendary treasure and a bunch of post-mortem cannonballs for some reason. I'm not sure I've had them deal damage to me, but I like to try and avoid them anyway. Seems fitting. Pirate's not just gonna stand there and get blasted by a cannonball. That's poor form. So let's pick up our treasure. Yarr! It's a ship in a bottle. Got a clever name for me? Bottle boat. Not exactly clever, but not as bad as Snow Globe. Alright, so we follow the path. It's a fairly straightforward level. Missed some treasure? I think I did. Yeah, there's some barrels here. Maybe I can acquire enough treasure in this level to level up and get my surface feeder ability, now that I finally have the ability to buy it. But speaking of treasure, it occurs to me that once again I'm planning on showing off the magical items. Still not sure that's actually the correct term, but I'm going to keep calling them that because I think that's what they're called, and it seems appropriate either way. But there's one for this level that applies specifically to treasure. It's called the hidden treasure.
Now you can find
and here's the way it works. It acts as something of a radar. When you place it on the portal of power, this like 3-ring system appears down the bottom of the screen, as I'm sure you can see. And as you get closer to hidden treasure, the rings will glow, And once you've gotten 3 rings glowing, it means you're very, very close to the treasure. Now, where is it? Somewhere around here. There we go. And once you find it, it's just like a normal treasure chest that you would find in the level. So let's shake it up, pick up our treasure. I found a treasure chest. Now, one of the weird things I've noticed is that there's like a slight glitch where the game will register the treasure chests that you get with the hidden treasure as if they were normal treasure chests for the level. So sometimes if you find one using the radar, it will say like all chests found, even though you haven't found all of the chests that actually belong in that level. One more thing. You can use the hidden treasure multiple times in one level, but there's a finite number of them. Let me see if I could demonstrate this real quick. Place. So whereas with most treasures, they basically use up either once or after a short amount of time, these ones, you can use the hidden treasure, you can immediately reuse. Basically, the way this works from my understanding is that there's a certain number of set places in each level where hidden treasure might exist, and the hidden treasure magical item will point you to that treasure, and then you get to pick it up once, but it will never respawn in that spot. So, like, I think there's something like 4 to 7 spots where treasure might be in each level. Looks like the treasure it's pointing me at now might be a little bit further back in the level, but that's not actually far out of our way. And I'll demonstrate why after punching these barrels. And that wheelbarrow. Because this bounce pad here is also essential to collecting collectibles. Gotta be a better way to say that. As it bounces us over here to that treasure chest and the hat box I showed you earlier. Woo! Alright. Let's switch to a new Skylander briefly, just to show off a different hat here, because I definitely want Garchomp to keep his pirate hat, it just seems fitting. Let's see how Bomberman fares with this one. I like the unicorn horn, but it's not the most suited to his personality. I think this pirate do-rag will fit his troll personality a little bit better. Let's see how that looks on him. Yeah, not bad. I could see him being like a cartoon pirate. But, I think this level's mostly about Garchomp. Also, I just kind of want to collect treasure for the aforementioned purpose, so while we're seeching out this treasure, definitely good at the words. There we go, somewhere around here. Gotta find it. Is it all the way down here? Maybe it is. No? I don't think it's gonna be beyond that gate, but I must still be... Oh, here we go. It's somewhere around here. It can be a little bit... Oh. When you hear, like, that portal of power noise, it means that you're, like, really, really super close to the treasure. I heard it, like, right here. Okay, it's gotta be, like, up in this corner? There it is. Okay, found it. So yeah, like I said, you get multiple uses of this. You can use them multiple times in a level, and multiple times in a row, but once you've found all of the treasure spots for a level, well, you're out of luck. You can't get any more treasure using the hidden treasure in that level, no matter how many times you replay it. But I think 2 treasure chests demonstrates that point fairly well. So, once I've gotten Garchomp back to where we left off in the actual course of the level, let's switch out to a new character. Even though I want to show off Garchomp in his pirate setting, I think this has been a team effort all along, and we don't want anyone showboating. So let's in fact use Bomberman, show off his do-rag, and take on whatever forces lie up this hill. Okay, so we got some Chompies and some Cannon guys. Jeez, there's a lot of guys here. Why don't I get an assist from another magical item? The Ghost Pirate Swords. These are totally awesome, you guys. So here's how they work. 2 swords start flying around near you, and they'll attack any enemies nearby. Super sweet. They're really good for taking on large groups of enemies because they make these like giant sword swings in the air that can take care of multiple enemies at a time. Well, not take care of so much as damage, but pretty sweet. Hopefully you can see why. Because, it's so simple, I'm not even sure how to explain it. Ghost Pirate Swords equal awesome? That's about as close as I'm gonna get. Oh man, even more enemies await us. We got more duelists, we got like 1,000 chompies up on that hill. Oh jeez, you snuck up on me. Using my own, like, smoke as a smoke screen. How clever. And devious. And, well, basically piratey. Alright, there's like 1,000,000 guys here. So I'm gonna show off the other super secret weapon of the pirate arsenal. The Pirate Seas Ship. Once it finally triggers, there's a little bit of a delay, just like the Empire Vice. But once it triggers, cannonballs fly everywhere and then destroy everything. Like anything, I think it's anything that's on the screen when that last explosion goes on, takes like either like 99 or like 900 damage. It's like basically enough to like instantly kill almost anything in the game. Luckily, they've left some food behind to make up for all the damage from the numerous angry enemies. So that shows off all 3 of our figures, and I think this is really the most important part of the level to use them. But I've still got a little bit of the ghost swords and might have some fun with that later. For now, though, we got another pirate to take on. Let's see how it goes.
Come for the mayor, have ye? Me crew and I are the best at cards, but ye can try your luck if ye wish. If I win, you have to stay in this cage forever. And if ye win, well, that ain't gonna happen. No one can beat me cannon deck!
Cannon deck. Sounds like that deck has even more power than the anchor deck. Not really, it's just more cards. So this time around, we've got 9 cards, which, you know, that seems confusing. Oh, it's always nice to match 2 right off. But here's the reason we can have 9 cards when we're matching pairs, because of the wild card. The wild card matches whatever card you flip over to pair with it. So now we're basically all set here. All we gotta do... Probably should have just switched this pair. Alright, so we got hat, and then map and map. And that's all there is to that. And again, they really give you too much time to do this.
You must have been cheating! Wish I thought of that. No matter. I got what I came for. So long, lover!
Oh, sweet hat, bro.
Oh, thank you for saving me. I've been in that cage for days. But that's not the worst of it. Those nasty pirates have stolen all our town treasure. They're gonna load it onto their ship and take it to their island fortress. You must stop them. First, you've got to get past that pirate guarding the drawbridge.
The drawbridge? But I was already past there and there wasn't a pirate. Oh, now there's a pirate. But how do you propose I stop a pirate from plundering? That's preposterous. Haha, alliteration. Nice. Yeah, I think Bomberman's a nice Skylander to show off in this level. Somehow his explosions and the party durag make him seem kind of piratey. Yeah, as I said, there's like, you use a new skill set in this level in order to solve the matching.
Ye be too late, matey. We be making off with the treasure. But fair is fair. If you can beat me pirate curse deck, I'll allow ye to pass.
Ooh, the Pirate Curse deck. Now that marks a significant change in the game, or as significant as a change to matching pairs of cards can really get. If you match the Pirate Curse, then it will shuffle all the cards around in a random fashion, which means that any cards that you already know where they are, you'll have to keep an eye on if you want to continue to know where they are. Otherwise, you have to start flipping and matching all the way from scratch. At some point I'll probably show this off, but it's important to note that you don't actually need to match the Pirate Curse cards in order to complete one of these rounds. They don't count towards the total of matched pairs. That was a good thing to know that I learned during testing. At first I wasn't sure about that, and now I am. Alright, so let's check out the Pirate Curse deck. This one seems even more dangerous than the last one. Maybe the stakes are getting higher.
Pirate Curse!
Ooh, the Pirate Curse. What if I accidentally match it? We got the compass.
Pirate Curse!
Alright, let's match the curse just for the sake of showing it off, especially since I haven't looked at too many cards just yet. So when you match them, Chaos Face laughs at you a little bit and a ghost flies around, flipping cards around. Now I don't know where anything is, because I deliberately wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. Alright, and we're back. So we got Two Beard. Yeah, anytime you like see a card and it flips over and it has like plus a number after it, matching that card will give you that much time. Now I'm kind of wishing I remembered where that compass was. That was down here, right? Okay.
Two Beard.
Two Beard. Alright, so Two Beard's plus 10 adds 10 seconds to the clock, as you will notice.
Booty.
Alright, so we got Booty and Booty. Nice. I love it when I get a free pair. Compass was the bottom one, I think? Cool. And now we just gotta match the ghost ship. And there we go. We've defeated yet another pirate duelist.
Hoist the black flag. I'm setting sail.
I don't think the character design on that guy makes too much sense. He looks like super scary werewolf, and he just sort of talks like a casual pirate. He's like, "Oh man, the booty is important. I need to save my hide and get more treasure." But like, he looks like he'd be what's the hyena from the Lion King that's crazy? Ed? I feel like you should talk like Ed, like.
The water elements are stronger in this zone.
Ooh, water zone A. So many enemies here. This level has an interesting layout because honestly, like the biggest part of this level is probably the card matching, which is cool because I like that. I thought that was a cool addition to this level. But at the same time, there's a couple of like large pockets of enemies. So like you'll just be like walking along, beat someone at a card game, and then suddenly be swarmed by like an actually kind of intimidating amount of enemies. Like, this isn't the easiest level in the world. It's not super challenging, but like I could see how you could get a couple of Skylanders KO'd in this, especially if they were low level. In any event, more pirates, more problems.
Your doom be at hand, you salty swab. No one gets past this gate unless he can beat me mermaid deck.
The mermaid deck sort of sounds like a downgrade from Pirate Curse. It doesn't actually seem that intimidating. Although your mustache is a little bit scary. Alright, so this time, gotta match 15 cards. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, auto pair, gotta love it.
Ghost ship.
So ghost ship there. And Blackbeard.
Peekaboo.
Ah, Peekaboo.
Pirate
Our first introduction to Peekaboo. Peekaboo will show you, will stop the clock and flip over all of the cards one by one. Ooh.
Ghost ship.
Alright, well, there we go, embarrassing myself at this. Although, talking while trying to do this does definitely make it more challenging.
No beard.
Ooh, no beard be dead. No wonder he's got no beard. Let's see, is there one that I want to match? Sure, I'll do Peekaboo to show him off right away. As I was saying, it stops the clock so you don't lose any time while this is happening, but it shows you each of the cards. So if you're paying close attention, you'll know where everything is. And when the board is this small, it's pretty easy to do that.
Blackbeard.
So we got our Blackbeards, and we got our sword. I think the other one was the upper right corner. And then those two at the top, I believe, were both curses, which means both of these are the no-beards. There you go.
Gangway, you scurvy infested blowfish!
Can blowfish get scurvy? Do blowfish eat fruit? You get scurvy from not having enough vitamin C, so I'm skeptical. Come on, walk around the table. What's glitching? Hang on. Let's try actually utilizing this power that I, like, never ever use. Wow, those bombs do a fair amount of damage. If they weren't so tricky to use, they would definitely be a powerful tool, but I guess that's supposed to balance them out, which makes a certain amount of sense. Here, let's blow up cannonballs with bombs. Yeah, that's cool. I like when you attack the cannonballs and they blow up, although we've seen those in the main game. It's just been a while, because those were at early levels, and I think that's fun. Hey, buddy, what's shaking?
He will never get to Captain Dreadbeard. Never, says I. Well, unless you get past me lookout deck, then I'll let you go.
Okay, again, lookout less intimidating than Pirate Curse. Slightly more intimidating than Mermaid in most continuities, but not all. I mean, like more like Little Mermaid, way less intimidating than Lookout. Although, like mermaids from that fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, they could be pretty scary. They were killing some pirates. Yes, I've seen the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and yes, I'll probably see the fifth one, even though none of them has been good since the first one. Alright, we got plenty of cards to match, and plenty of time to do it. Okay, so there's one of the pirate curses.
Booty.
Okay.
Peekaboo. Swords.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Okay. Compass was the next one?
Peekaboo.
Nope, I'm just bad. Let's see if I can randomly match Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Hey, I can! Look at that! That takes some skill. I mean luck! Okay, so those guys are right next to each other. And there's She-Beard. Alright, there's too many for me to really see all of them at this point. But I'm gonna match some that'll give me some more time, so I'm not super worried.
She-Beard.
Alright, so Compass was here, and then I think the other one was... this one? Yeah. Okay.
Schooner.
Don't remember where the other schooner was. Oh, it's there. I mean, I totally remember where the other schooner was. Don't remember... oh no, this was Booty, right? Yeah, because I messed that up before. Now what do I need? Oh, good. Curse. Yeah, sure. Shuffle them up. Why not? This is literally just a waste of time, but, you know, I'm deliberately going out of my way not to show it off, so at this point, just a reminder of how it works. So sword and map. Of course, I'm going to not match them when it comes down to it, but still have 90 seconds to solve this. I think I can press the A button in less, like, over a minute. What do you guys think? Think I could do it? Oh, I did it accidentally.
You'll meet the rope's end for that, ye scallywag!
Usually pirates don't threaten hanging. Usually pirates get threatened with hanging. It's sort of how that works. I like how every time you beat a pirate, they leave behind a gold chalice. I'm pretty sure that, like, that is always the case. It's not just a coincidence. You just always will get a gold chalice. There's a lot of duelists there. Wow, these bombs are way more potent than I ever realized. I mean, like I said, when I first got the kick ability, whatever that's called, I think that's the soul gem, right? But when I first picked that up, I said, you know, I've never tried this before and was excited to do so. When I got it, and it still seemed kind of awkward to use, I didn't really try it out much, but, like, this is actually really cool. I don't know why people don't like Boomer so much. I'm really happy with my Bomberman. It's not the most efficient way to kill them, but it's certainly fun. Alright, let's blow these up, because that is also fun. Oh, don't blast me, bro. Oh, I accidentally blasted him first. Is that hypocrisy? Is that a hypocritical thing to do, to blast him when I tell him not to blast me? I can talk, I promise you guys. Alright, let's borrow the help from Alduin. I forgot she's wearing the Santa hat. That's totally awesome. Let's blow that up. Get a treasure. It's really easy to miss this, but you're definitely going to want to go over the water with a flying Skylander or water one, because there's a very well hidden treasure chest over here. Is Alduin the one I want to pick this up? Who else could it be? Sure, Alduin gets this one. She hasn't really upgraded all of her stuff yet anyway. There we go, that's interesting. This time it wasn't counting the weird chest towards the all chests found. But during one of my practice runs it definitely did, which is curious. I don't know what that means, if anything. What do you guys think? Do we want to have more Alduin? I know we saw her in the last episode. No, I think I'd rather show off Sheik. It's been a while since she's really done too much. Oh no, it's the clone of Squid-Face Bruce! Oh, somehow I managed to climb that hill using her, like, weird chaos jump ability. It's another one of these stupid healing spell punk guys. They're jerks. My god. With her, like, Blades do more damage upgrade that I just got, Sheik is just like a death machine. Like, I don't even have to, like, try to kill these enemies. She's, like, way overpowered. I've never really tried the, like, PvP stuff in Skylanders. If you have any experience with that, I'd be curious to know what you think about how some of my Skylanders stack up in that situation. Maybe I'll do like a bonus episode at some point showing that off. If you guys are interested, I don't know. I'll have to convince someone to play with me though. Might be able to do it. If you guys are really interested, I'll make it happen. Anyway, there's no better choice for an opponent for a pirate than a ninja. but let's be honest, Ninja still usually
you want
loses.
me to leave, eh? Har har! Well, I have been aching to play me a good card game. If ye can beat me at pirate cards, I'll leave ye be.
Dude, I'm the card game master.
Best deck of all, me skull deck.
Skull deck? That's still not as intimidating as Pirate Curse. You're going down, Dreadbeard. Alright, so this guy is the big boss pirate captain. So this has got to be the scariest deck in all of pirate carddom.
Booty.
But, I'm not afraid.
Beard.
We got Booty and a dead pirate, and a pirate ship, and 2 beards. There we go. First match. I suppose I could talk about the strategy I've been using, even though you can see it pretty clearly. Because it's easier to keep track of like 3 at a time than like 7 at a time, I like to start, you know, going vertically and try and remember that way.
Pirate Curse.
Oh good, Pirate Curse.
2 beard.
Okay, 2 beard was down here.
2 beard.
So yeah, I definitely like going vertically because it's easier to remember like 3 things in a pattern than 7.
No beard.
Although in the earlier ones it doesn't make that much difference, but it's just sort of like a good habit to be in if you want to make it quickly through these things. Have I seen Booty yet? I don't remember.
Curse.
Pirate Curse.
Wild card.
Oh, crap. See, that's one of the dangers of the wild cards and Curse. I mean, like, there is one strategy where when you hit the Curse card, you select like a card that you know isn't a Curse that you've already seen, because that keeps you from matching. It's also a waste of a wild card when that happens, which is disappointing. So you get Cannon and Hat.
Booty. Swords.
Booty and Swords. That was the second. Ow. That was the top one.
Hat. Hat.
Alright. 4 pairs to go. Which one was Sword?
Sword.
That one. Alright, not looking like a total idiot, just like a 50% idiot. Don't think I've seen Map.
Map.
Ah, there's Map.
Map.
Okay.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo and Peekaboo. And this will show us how to match the last pair out of 4 cards. Yeah, you don't actually have to match all of the cards in some of the later ones.
Cannon.
How did I do that? I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. There we go. Match 9 pairs. The last one is irrelevant for some reason.
Shiver me whiskers. I said I'd leave if you beat me, but I didn't say I'd leave empty-handed.
Aw, man, I forgot the important part of my instructions.
But I got a special prize from the mayor to boot. Har har har!
Prize from the mayor? What, the key to the city? No, Lady Pirate!
Help! They have me!
We have to save the Lady Pirate. Who's gonna help me sail a ship? I'm just one Skylander. With several Phantom Blades following me around. Actually, here's something. Do these show up in cutscenes? I have never bothered to check.
Ghostly
Yes. My daughter captured? Oh no! Those pirates are a dangerous lot! We must save her! Where could those pirates have taken her?
It's a great question.
They hide out at Plunder Island. I'll take you there. The new cannons are installed and ready to shoot some pirate booty. Let's get moving.
Wait a minute, there's a place called Plunder Island and you had the audacity to, like, ask me where the pirates would be? That just doesn't... You're just not even thinking at this point.
There it is! Plunder Island, dead ahead. We'll have to keep moving to avoid cannon fire from the main fortress. Move the ship left or right, and all the way forward for full speed ahead. I'll man the side guns. Press the action button when you want me to fire. Once all the towers...
Look, I appreciate all your help, but I got someone on my team who knows how to handle a pirate ship, okay?
If the ships are destroyed, we can dock at that pier. Then we'll invade the main fortress.
Alright, so we've got another, like, kind of boss encounter here. My strategy early on is that, well, basically the way this works is as you fight the pirate island, the more damage you do to it, the more reinforcements they send to try and blast you out of the ocean. So what I like to do early on... Well, there's a couple ways to handle this, really. I mean, like, you could try and, like, damage multiple towers, like, to almost being destroyed. And that way, like, you could just make one quick pass of the island and destroy everything by, like, rapidly firing your cannons. But early on, the cannons aren't super accurate, so what I like to do is stay in place and, like, fire at one tower, and then just as they're, like, locking onto me, like, scoot out of the way of as many shots as possible. But, it is a challenge. This can actually be somewhat difficult. I've never, like, lost this encounter, but, the cannons get, like, more and more accurate over time, so it becomes much more difficult to dodge them. So, like, you can easily take a large amount of damage. So I think it's for every 2 towers you destroy, another cannon pops out of that central fixture. The funny thing is, they say, you know, like, once all the towers are destroyed, you can safely dock, but, like, actually, the more towers you destroy, the more treacherous this gets. And, like, the more cannons are there to attack you. Like, I feel like that's the least safe time, the way they've set this up. So now we've just got this pirate ship. And how many towers are left? I think I'm pretty close. Is this the last one, or is there another one hiding somewhere? That's the last one. Alright, way anchored, weird mole person. Now it's time for a pirate showdown, and apparently there's only one way to have a showdown as pirates in this game. You know what's coming, but what deck will he bring to this battle?
Ye beat me once, your hornswoggle, but now ye toughest challenge lies dead ahead. If you want her back, you'll need to beat me poop deck.
The poop deck? My goodness. I'm not sure if even I can beat his poop deck. It sounds tremendously powerful. But no, I'm a card game master, and I believe in the heart of the cards. The pirate cards. Let's do this, Dreadbeard. So this time I need to match 10 pairs, which this is another one where I don't actually have to match all of the cards, even excluding the curse.
Pirate curse!
Oh good, let's start with the pirate curse and then
Wild
accidentally match it.
card.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Well, luckily, it still counts as a match pair, even if you don't have to match it. And luckily, hitting the curse first doesn't actually do anything, because I hadn't seen any other cards so far. It's still just mildly frustrating to use the wild card on a curse. Are we done? We're good? Okay. Alright, now we can actually play the game. Oh good, now we find Remove Curse. Yeah, there's a couple of new cards in the deck at this point. If you find Remove Curse before you hit Curse, it will remove both of the Curse cards from the deck. Map was here? I'm so busy talking, I'm only kind of paying attention where things are, so I'm gonna embarrass myself in a minute. Schooner. Did I already flip sword? I think I did. Yeah, okay. Hat was the top one here? Yeah, it was. Compass was somewhere around here. Okay. Not looking like too big of an idiot. Peekaboo I definitely haven't seen. Sands of Time, however, I have. Gives you 30 whole seconds. What could I possibly need with that much time? That's ridiculous.
Peekaboo!
Peekaboo was here? Great, this should help me out a little bit. Only need to match a couple more pairs. Okay, so cannon is the corners, and remove curse is corner.
Remove curse!
Still too many for me to really get a sense where everything is and not confuse myself. There's one pair, and this was cannon, right? So that's 2 pair. And like the wild card was here, so it's like...
G-Beard!
There we go. Although I remembered where the other one of those was, so that was an awkward one to hit. And sword was here, right? There we go. Haha.
Alright, you're a legend indeed. Take the last, but you haven't heard the last of Captain Dreadbeard!
It's a really unceremonious way for a pirate to escape a situation.
You are amazing! Our town is grateful to you, and so am I.
Oh, a Cat-Lady pirate. You flatter me. Oh. Alright, let's get back to the ruins before something weird happens. Alright, so that was the Pirate Seas Adventure Pack level, also known as Chapter 24 of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Hopefully at this point you can understand why it's obviously the best level in the game. Now, I'll grant you that, you know, if your memory skills aren't so sharp, like a certain associate of mine on a different YouTube channel, then maybe this level isn't for you. And I can see how the memory match sort of disrupts the flow of the game, but this level definitely focuses on a different style of gameplay, and it appeals to me more than a lot of the other chances they've taken in designing weird levels for this game. So I definitely liked it, and the fact that it's basically about Yu-Gi-Oh! Pirates is, well, it's just the greatest thing in a video game in some time. But before we go, there's one last thing I wanted to show off, because as I've said in the past, I really only want to use these magical items in the level that you will definitely be able to use them in, so I want to keep them in their own episodes as well, as much as possible. Feel free to weigh in the comments if you'd like to see me use more of these in Skylanders Giants, because to my knowledge, these should still work in that game. But one thing I wanted to show off is here at this totem pole, and if I use the Ghost Pirate Swords, then something pretty funny happens.
Now fight at your side.
Yeah, they'll basically just keep fighting the totem pole for eternity. If they happen to flip over that rock, they'll spit out like a treasure or two, but they will just go at this until I run out of swords. So since I'm basically out of things to say, we'll just have to see if I run out of things to say before the swords. It's gonna be a close race. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe a like, subscribe, comment, or even favorite the video if you like this level as much as I do. These things all help me out and help other people enjoy my content too. And if you have any suggestions for, you know, playing games in general or the future, which is Skylanders Giants, let me know. Everything's appreciated because I want to show off what you guys want to do and not just do my own thing. Although I like to meet you guys somewhere in the middle because I think that's the best opportunity. See you guys later, and thanks for watching!